Every January, motivation hits. People set these big goals and they have new plans.
And then by March, those goals are completely dead. And it's not because people are lazy. It's because the goals and the timelines that they set are completely unrealistic from the start.
We're here to break down why your January goals are failing.
And what to do to get results that actually stick. Why do January goals die by March? What do you normally see from your clients?
Everyone is goal-oriented instead of process-oriented. They don't want to break things down and do what's needed to get to the goal. They just want to be at their goal already, and they have very unrealistic expectations and timelines. So if someone wants to lose 20 pounds, how long did it take them to put 20 pounds on? Most likely took them some time, so it's going to take some time for it to come off. But after a week, when they haven't seen the scale drop 20 pounds, they want to give up.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that time and time again. I always look back to when we first started, and I keep referencing that because I think my mindset has changed a good amount. So I used to have a habit, and I still do, but I kind of do it for funsies, where I'd be like, hey, Nick, how long is it going to take me to look like, to have this ass?
That's everyone.
Yeah. A lot of people want to look like their favorite influencer or athlete, but it's not realistic when they are literally paid to work out 24/7 or an actor. And most actors are enhanced some way, shape, or form, right?
Probably say most, if not all.
Most, if not all, right? So the unrealistic expectation thing is something that I constantly have to check myself with. I'm pretty sure you hear that all the time with other clients too.
So with the expectations, it's either they want it so fast, like less than a month, not even willing to put work in. They want it so fast, or they just want so much. And it's like, all right, if you need to lose 30 plus pounds, that's going to take a while. You got to give it some time.
Yeah. I also think if your goal is to say, everyone has done this at some point in their life where like, oh, in 2 weeks, I want to lose 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Right? In a month.
Crash diet.
Exactly. And then they end up burning out and then they regress even further. Like how many times have we seen in just our little circle where I've done it myself, where you want to lose weight in a short period of time. You do like a crash diet. I've done it in the past with keto. And then after you hit that specific goal, say for like a vacation, wedding, or whatever that the case is, you end up gaining all the weight back.
Oh yeah, because
times two sometimes. Because
it wasn't there was no process behind it.
Yeah.
So you just did whatever it took to get to that. Maybe you were successful, but then, like you said, you might gain it all back because there was no lifestyle change. There was really no, like, you didn't change your identity. Like, so you just revert back to the person you were beforehand.
What are some red flags for you if a client if you ask them what their goals are, what they're trying to achieve or whatever, what are like your red flags?
I would say the biggest thing is if they give me a picture of someone and say, hey, I want to look like this.
That's what I've done.
Like, I can't control what you're going to, like, we can get results, but I can't control what you're going to look like. And if most of the time the people they're showing me are enhanced too. Like, I had this one female who had, like, didn't have a lick of muscle on her. And she shows me a picture of this, like, jacked and shredded female in a bodybuilder.
Me?
No.
Oh.
No, like, tiny.
Totally done.
No, like, tiny. And wanted to, like, be jacked and shredded and everything. And I'm like, you're working out once a week. And, like, you have no exercise experience. Like, what on earth makes you think you're going to look like this?
I think you were explaining to us how people that compete, they're in competitions and you know how they have to really, really lock.
Yeah, you have no life. It's, you wake up, you go to the gym, you do your cardio.
Yeah.
You have your, whatever, chicken and rice.
You weigh it. Which I
go to work.
Have done and I do.
You work out again.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have your nighttime cardio. You're probably barely sleeping. No libido. No social life. Nothing. All just to be like 6 to 8% body fat to walk on stage And then as soon as you stop doing that and you start eating regular, you put the fat back on. So is it even worth getting to that?
Yeah. So what would you say is the right approach to it?
Two things. You need meaning behind it, and you need an actual plan or changing your identity. If there's no meaning behind the goal, like what does 20 pounds less mean to you? Like if you can't put a meaning on that, then you're not really going to be like pushing for that goal every single day, because you're not going to be motivated every day. You're not going to be disciplined. You're going to want to stay in bed. You're going to want to eat whatever, that slice of pizza. So you need to have some sort of meaning behind it if you're going to stick with it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're going to choose what's more important to you and what you love. So if you identify as this new person, then you're going to make those better choices.
Yeah.
But if you're not changing your identity, you're not putting some meaning behind it, you're going to still revert back to what you were doing previously.
So that's
that's why a lot of people yo-yo, because they never made that change. They just said like, all right, I just want to do this for like 3 to 6 months. I'll lose it, and then I could go back to my previous habits, and because I know how to maintain, and I'll be fine. I'm still going to the gym. But when they go back to their previous habits, they put everything back on.
Yeah. I think that's my biggest takeaway from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, where he talked, like one of the major themes of the book is where he talks about identity forming habits, or habits based off of a specific identity. And so my intention when I started working out like seriously was like, hey, I want to see myself 5 years from now as an athlete. And so how does an athlete eat? How does an athlete sleep? What does an athlete think, right? So I think goals are very short-sighted. So when you turn that upside of its head and first start with like the identity that you're trying to form, I want to be someone that, like shows up as an athlete in every area of their life. That's me specifically. From there, what are the habits or the systems that I need to put in place every day? I need to wake up at a certain time. I need to go to bed at a certain time. I need to eat at certain times. I need to hit a certain protein goal. I need to make sure my performance is actually progressing week over week in the gym. Tweaking nutrition as needed, tweaking recovery as needed, etc. And then the specific outcomes happen.
So one thing I like to say to people, like I use money analogies, like if you want to make $1 million, you can't just pick up an extra shift.
Yeah.
So like it's the same thing. If you want to lose 20 pounds, like you can't just, I'm going to do an extra session and then the 20 pounds automatically come off. You have to actually change the habits. So same thing, if you want to make all this money, you can't just, you're going to have to invest in certain things, or you might need to start your own company or a side hustle, all this stuff. Like, it's not just going to come to you by picking up a couple of shifts.
So this is like the challenge that I have with myself where, like I look at the way I used to think about things versus now. And I think back in like those silly little goals of like, I fight with myself all the time with this. Hey, I want to lose 10 pounds before my birthday, something like that.
Well, what does losing 10 pounds for your birthday mean to you?
It really doesn't mean anything at the end of the day, right? I think
so that's why you don't follow through with it, because it's just like a blanket statement. You're not, there's nothing to follow through on.
There's no real meaning behind it.
Yeah.
But then when I'm saying like, hey, I want to show up, I want to be super mentally sharp. I want to be able to like lead a room. I want to be like the best in my specific department. I want to be the best to serve my clients. I want to have the best energy. Then I think things start forming differently, and then I show up differently. I go to bed earlier. That's been the case like the past couple of weeks. I go to bed earlier. I give myself a stricter routine. But there are certain things that like suck when it comes to that, which is actually a point that I want to make, that like I don't think people realize, say, if you have a specific goal, say if you do have a goal, I think you have to be realistic, not just with your timelines, but like what it entails. It's actually really boring most of the time.
Well, and one thing, it's not going to be easy.
No.
Otherwise, you would have got there already. So there will be some sort of sacrifice to get there.
Friction.
Whether it's feeling a little bit hungry, whether it's investing into a trainer, whether it's going to bed early, not watching TV every night so you can't catch up on Netflix.
Yeah.
There's got to be some sort of sacrifice in there.
Well, I think like my fitness goals tie very much into like they're very similar with like my financial goals and like my career goals. They all, I think also the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. When it comes to showing up as an athlete, like I'm literally planning out my entire day weeks in advance, and I'm trying to stick to a specific goal. Not a specific goal. I'm trying to stick to a specific schedule every day. And then after like a whole month, I chip away at a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's super boring. And like, I don't have too much time like to socialize as much. I don't have a lot of time to even be on social media sometimes.
Well, what's more important? Going out, socializing
Well, yeah.
right now, or hitting your goals?
Well, it's not even hitting my goals. It's just
And we're not saying
for the things that
we're not saying you can't have a social life at all, but
you got to prioritize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean like going out raging every weekend. And
There's a time and a place. I also think there's seasons for things. Like for me right now is like my lock-in season.
there's nothing going. It's the winter.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's what, -20 outside. Like, is anyone looking to go out and do anything right now? No. Like, save it for the summer
Yeah.
where you could have a little bit more fun, and people are more active anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, like with my schedule, I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of that too. And just because I want to get certain results from the gym while also locking in work, my clients, and like I have a husband. Like I have to I have to tend to my husband. I have to tend to my house. We have so many chores. We organize.
Hire someone.
Well, we have like.
Buy your time.
Yeah, of course. Like so bi-weekly we'll have someone clean like in depth, but we have to keep up with the maintenance cleaning. And so what I mean by chores is also like cooking. Like I'll have time on Wednesday because I'm not working out at night on Wednesday. That's the sacrifice. That's like the priority. Like my priority is setting up my week correctly. I don't want to be scrambling for protein last minute. Like so, and it's also at this point.
No, but like how great do you feel though? Like
I feel amazing.
Yeah. So like
you feel way sharper,
which makes it more motivating to have that kind of lifestyle. Like to me, not going out on weekends isn't a sacrifice. Like it doesn't.
Not for me either. I think for me the sacrifice is giving up. For example, I love staying up late and binging Netflix. Like that's probably one of my favorite things to do.
Do that on a Friday or a Saturday night.
But even then, I have to give myself a cutoff because I could go till 2 a.m. But then that screws up my Saturday morning workout. So then it's like, Andy, my husband, does such a great job of just being like, all right, we should shut off screens now. It's not a big sacrifice, but I think those tiny little sacrifices compound into something a lot bigger. Again, when you have vision in mind, and my vision for my life is not necessarily comprised of goals. It's just like, here's the person that I want to become. Here's the wife that I want to become. Here's the athlete, the life athlete. I mean, I'm not really an athlete, but here's the type of person that I want to become in these areas of my life. I want to earn a certain amount. The output needs to be here 24/7. Like I'm not trying to be average. Nothing wrong with average, but my goal is
Nothing wrong with average.
4 checks. So there's nothing wrong with less. There's nothing wrong with average, but it's just like that's not really what I.
This is fun.
It really isn't.
What's the point?
The minute that you challenge yourself and you beat yourself in that challenge, you're just like.
Well, that's what makes life so
exciting.
Fun and rewarding.
Yeah.
Like imagine just waking up and having like no drive. Like I don't know how people do it. Like all the work I'm putting in now is so I'll have a better future.
I fight between the two because I've spent like a portion of my life where my business was more lifestyle based.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just have like a way more intense workload where I'm in front of a computer probably 12 hours plus a day. And so I feel more fulfilled actually now. But I think I needed that time to chill in order to be more fulfilled now.
All right, we are about to play motion-based Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Loser has to answer a question, and we are doing best of 7.
Yeah. Ready?
All right.
Round 1.
All right, that was quick.
That was
I
quick.
didn't move. All right. What do you avoid until the last possible second? Besides leaving for the gym.
Besides leaving for the gym, what do I avoid at the last possible second?
What do you avoid until
the last
possible second?
I'm a procrastinator in general. I feel like everything that I don't really want to do.
Round 2?
All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2. No.
Jeez. One shot, that's it.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
He's got a weak chin.
Okay.
Hit me with your best shot.
All right, let's go. I gotta ask a question that's gonna make everyone laugh.
Great.
What's the quickest way to annoy you?
I knew you were gonna ask that. I already had an answer prepped. The quickest way to annoy me
amazing.
is
Showing up late.
that is annoying, but asking me why I'm annoyed.
Oh.
When I'm not annoyed, I'm usually just busy and trying to finish something, or I'm in the middle of coaching. So
You're seriously not annoyed? You have such a serious resting bitch face sometimes. That's why.
well, what did we talk about
You're like
in the
this.
episode?
So then everyone thinks you're pissed.
I'm in the middle of coaching.
Ready?
Go.
Come on. I'm literally just clapping.
Yeah, I still have no idea how it works.
What's the truth about yourself that took you the longest to accept?
I definitely have a lot of shortcomings as a business owner, but I've accepted that will limit my growth, and I'm fine with that.
What are the shortcomings?
I mean, I'm terrible at sales and marketing, and I hate it, and I do not want to do it. I do not like going up to people to sell myself or my services. I'd rather just train people, get results, and then have people see the results or get referred.
Yeah, I'm too honest.
Which is not a good thing as a business owner.
No, it's terrible because I'm just be like, okay, don't hire me.
Yeah, I'm that way too.
Yeah, it's really bad, and I'm
Like, all right, if you don't want to be here, then okay, leave. I'm not unhappy.
Next rounds.
How do we change how to win on here?
There's no strategy. You just.
Oh, you got actually.
What was I doing? I was just going like this.
I don't know. I went with a punch on that one, and he actually threw a
I was like,
right hook. Okay, what's a habit you defend even though you know it's wrong?
the habit I just.
Using wrong words.
Saying things that people are actually thinking. And then people get mad at me for saying it, but everyone's thinking it. And I know you're thinking it. It's just I just happen to say that's what she said.
Okay, but then when I say something, you're like, oh, you're terrible. You're messed up.
Well, it's because that's the truth.
No.
I'm very honest.
All right, let's go.
I'm going to massage it.
Wrong punch. Come on. This probably looks ridiculous on camera.
What do people constantly underestimate about you?
I don't even think people estimate me. I don't know.
What does it mean to estimate?
No, I'm like, I don't,
To care? Because under is to say, he definitely sucks at that.
yeah, I don't know. Underestimate how much I care about their results and progress, I guess.
So you do care a lot.
Oh yeah, I probably care more than some people care about their own progress, which is it's good and it's not good. It's good because it helps me push them, but it's also bad because they should really care more than I do.
You got to get in there. You got to use the 2-finger technique.
There we go. I don't know what just happened.
I don't know. You employed. It's you that asked the question.
All right, what's the quickest way to annoy you?
Being rude. Really bad manners piss me off. Terrible manners. Because I care a lot about just
Actually, that's
being
another.
kind.
That's another way to either put me in a bad mood or annoy me,
Yeah, bad manners. It's terrible.
or to not appreciate. We both service people, to not appreciate or to treat people like crap.
Or to not be like mindful of people's time.
Yeah,
That kills me. Like, when someone just like asks for free advice, I'm just like, if I wish I could screenshot
I get
you
all the time.
my freaking calendar, my Google Calendar, my back-to-backs, and you think that do you think anyone has offered me anything for free like that? And that's why people will always like, if with that mindset of never delivering or just expecting things, you're always gonna be a loser. All right, next round.
All right, last one.
Final round is 3-3.
Game 7, Stanley Cup final right here.
Go Islanders.
Hadouken! Come on, left. Oh, yeah. Shooter.
All right.
All right, we got to end with a good question. What's something you're secretly proud of?
Oh, my abilities to write like incredible emails. I know it's so like no, it's sick. Like I'll literally like Andy will we'll be in bed and I'm literally just rereading my email. Like, oh, I fucking love the way I said that. Oh yeah, I love that bullet point. Like I'm sick. Like I love the way I write.
You should throw up an email right here.
No, I'm just so good at breaking down information too that no one else like cares enough to succinctly put together.
There was our 7 rounds in the ring.
Yep.
Gave her a black eye, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. I get those. Okay, back to the episode.
Stick to emails.
Yeah, emails, just emails. Bye. When you give yourself specific guidelines and expectations for yourself in life or intentions, and then you set up your daily schedule accordingly, obviously you have to check in with yourself to make sure like you actually give yourself time to like be present, relax, whatever. I'm sure I need to meditate more or whatever the case is. The way that I'm locked in now, it feels like exhilarating. Like it's so boring, but it's awesome because I feel like every week I make progress.
That compounds over time. Like you skip this workout here, you skip this workout there. Next thing you know, over a month you missed like 5 to 10 workouts, and it's like, oh, not doing my end of the bargain.
Yeah.
But I don't want to forget a point. So one thing that I did once I opened up a gym is I put a lot of pressure on myself. I said, all right, if I'm going to have my own gym, I have to be completely dialed in. I can't mess up. Like people are going to be looking up to me, or if they're investing a lot of money into me, I need to make sure I'm either, both providing the best service, but I also need to look the part too. I can't be out of shape. I can't be tired. I can't be just pounding coffees or energy drinks all the time, or like being an emotional wreck and like highs and lows, roller coaster all the time. Like I need to be steady, reliable all the time. So if I'm not, if I don't take care of myself, then I'm unable to do that here. So like I have to put myself first in order to put my clients and work for like next.
Okay, back to like identity-based habits or goals. It's if you see yourself as an athlete, if you see yourself as someone who does hard things,
that like people need to do more hard things, because then they'll start to change
in all areas of your life.
Yeah, because that'll change your brain.
Yeah.
So then that'll help in every aspect of life.
Yeah. So I think my biggest advice is for people that have specific goals. I don't think that it's a bad thing, but I think it's super short-sighted, and I think you should tie it into like, well, what's the overarching theme? Like maybe step outside of just 1 year, do yourself a solid and think about the vision of what you want from your life 3 to 5 years. We often underestimate what we can get done in 3 years, and we overestimate what we can get done in just a year. So like just take a step back, think 3 to 5 years. That was like one of the best advice that I got from one of my
Or just put some meaning on it. Like, all right, you could have a goal of losing 20 pounds, but put the meaning of like, all right, because I want to be a better parent, I want to be a better husband or wife, like I'll be healthier, so now I could be better in all aspects of life.
Yeah,
I could be a role model for my children. Like, don't just put, I want 20 pounds, be like, all right, I want to be a role model for my daughter, my son. So that's why I want to lose 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Then you're more likely to stick to it. If I'm going to have kids in my 40s, I need to make sure I'm healthy so I could have kids.
Yeah. Oh, same.
Yeah.
I think the pressure's
so like
bigger for
yeah,
women.
so that's like one motivating factor for me.
Yeah.
To not slip up.
You have very strict boundaries on, hey, at this time I have to do this. Hey, at this time I have to work out at this time, and then after I eat, and then I'm blah, which is what I notice. We spend a lot of time together. I notice I do that myself too.
It's all about structure.
Yeah, and then
If I don't have structure to my day or my week, then everything's out the window. If we had no structure to this podcast and we didn't plan anything out,
just be straight fart jokes.
who knows what the hell we'd be talking about right now.
Fart jokes.
What I tell younger trainers or all trainers is when people come in for personal training or to the gym, that's the 1 hour of their day, or probably one of the only hours of their day where they could escape from their problems or their issues. So I have to be on point every single hour that I have someone. I can't slip up.
Well, me too. I've taken working out a lot more seriously now, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But I also think that even just the quality of my work, 30 minutes of intense work now, or me analyzing a report, or me, managing a client, whatever the case is, managing the team, I do so much more effective and efficient work done in just the span of 30 minutes versus like before an hour, 2 hours, just kind of lollygagging. And I think that all comes in from just the benefits of working out and the mindset that it puts me in.
Part of your identity is to train.
Yeah.
You don't skip.
It's not a goal. It's just what I do. To recap everything, I would say goals are short-sighted, and I would incentivize you to think bigger picture, to think about the identity, think about the person that you want to become. Build the person, results follow. I think that's the main thing to take away.
And have some patience too, because none of this is overnight. I'm a work in progress every single day. Even if people think I'm at a good level, I'm always a work in progress. There's always a little bit better you could do.
Yeah.
Always new steps you could take. Like, it's not just like, all right, I'm going to do this for 30 days and then I'm good after that.
Yeah. And it's super corny, but it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
Oh, yeah.
I hate when people say that. It's because it's so like, duh.
It's cheesy,
but it's true.
But if you switch your mindset to that.
Yeah.
The main thing is just change your mindset on if you take anything away, change your mindset. You need to identify, if you want to become a new person, you need to identify as a new person.
Who do you want to become? What does that person do on a daily basis? What does that person eat? Who does that person hang out with? What does that person read? When you think about the identity, the output just naturally comes. Obviously, I would take some time to schedule out the processes and to plan out the habits that need to take place in order for the identity to come to fruition. But that should just be like a daily thing, not necessarily a goal, right? Like, I want to hit 30, I want to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Okay, then what? You lose the 30 pounds and you have nothing to do. And then I've done that time and time again. Then I gain it all back. So now that I just think about it, like, hey, I'm Cynthia. I just work out. I don't talk about it anymore. I just do what I have to do. It's just something that I do. I wake up. I train. I work. And that's it. Stop setting goals. Think bigger.
Tie it into something bigger. Have some meaning behind it. And just have some freaking patience, please. Give yourself some time. There's going to be some slip-ups here and there. You're not going to be perfect. Like, just be patient. Give yourself some grace. And then next thing you know, a year later, you're a completely different person.
Now, guys.
Broke it down.
Exactly. If you guys have any comments, anything that we mentioned that you really loved, feel free to share it with us. If you have any ideas for future episodes, we're all ears. This is a work in progress, and you are needed. Your input is needed. So comment, like, share, subscribe, do all the things. And
smash that like button.
Smash it.
Smash.
And
don't pass the like button. Smash it.
Smash it. And thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.